What's up, dude? Merry Christmas. Yeah, so we're just doing a test stream. Thanks, Infidel. Thanks, Patelli Vision. Let me know how you can hear and sound me. I'm trying to make sure that we can have a steady connection because, you know, if there's one thing you know about us PIPS, plane spotting veterans, we know that, you know, until we get Starlink, we're going to have to deal with a lot of, in high traffic areas, a lot of the Wi-Fi connection restrictions. So right now we're just doing a test stream to make sure that everything is looking good and solid and see what we can do here. 5x5, that's what we love to hear. It's about to rain this evening, so not ideal conditions here in the low light, but you know, we're going to work with it. And I'm actually broadcasting on top of my truck, which is good, so I can see above everybody, because as you know, if you're a veteran here to DFW, people love to come here, and for good reason, for plane spotting. It's a great activity for families and friends, and as you can see, I'm taller than those people, but that's awesome. So great to have you. Patelli Vision, what's the latest on your, you know, I was thinking about you the other day. What's the latest on your piloting, your licensing? We checked out that E175 that was coming in for arrival. Thanks, Infidel. I appreciate you, buddy. So this may be a good setup right here as far as being on top of the truck. That way we're not interfering with everybody in their view, and they're not interfering with our view. Now there, you know, some limitations with some of the patios, but yeah, everything's looking good. Infidel, how's work? Everybody can still hear and see me okay? What's up, Kagan? How you doing? Doing some DFW test streaming to make sure we can bring quality to you and having a little fun at the same time. Figured I got in late last night, and so just trying things out. Hey, Infidel, light drizzle. Yeah, it is light drizzle, some baby rain action going on. So I had a little window. If you can see some of the clouds as that E175 comes into the picture right there. We are on the east side of DFW International Airport on 28 right. So, and you know what else? I think we're actually broadcasting in 4K, so let me change that. That'll improve the quality. Yeah, so we'll try 60 frames first and go full HD. Oh, we're starting to get some drizzle here, so we'll see how long the equipment holds out before it fries. Now we would never let. So there'll be a little drizzle, and then it'll stop. It'll be like 5 minutes of mist, and then it'll stop. And then, so I've been looking at the radar, and you know, everything is looking pretty good. What's up? I hope school is banned. I hope school is banned. So thanks for that report on the METAR. Yeah, if you can look out to, we're looking to the east here in DFW, you can see some of those darker clouds that were just over us. So I'm hoping we get a little break, starting to have some drops. So we'll see how rain holds out, and if we need to cut it short. But this is, you know, this is pretty good. This will be a good barometer, a test stream barometer for how the connection is working, how everything's working, or how it's not working. As we get another E175 inbound. So yeah, everyone, this will be my new home for at least another month or so. Got a couple of job interviews and hopefully waiting to hear back on some of them. So we'll cross our fingers on that. By the way, my mic died, so that's why, or not my my field mic died. That's why you can't hear the planes really well. So I got to get some new batteries. So I actually got into DFW late last night. I wouldn't say late last night, around 8:39. Got to my parents' house, and then thought I'd come out here and test things. So that's good to see everybody out there. Everyone who's just tuning in to our test stream, just moved into DFW yesterday. If you're not familiar with me, I am Pip. This is Pip's Planespotting Live. I previously came from Salt Lake City, where that was my home, and now we are in DFW. So if you guys can hear and see everything okay, let me know. I'm monitoring the frame rates as we get, hey, look, an A319 for Jackson. That's what we usually get out in Salt Lake City. So an A319, ooh, with the winglets. Nice. Great to have everybody. I'm gonna change a couple of things here, though. Maybe go down to down to 30 frames as opposed to 60. It's one of these high traffic areas you just have to deal with until we get Starlink. Great to have everybody on board, letting me know whether everything looks good or not. I know it's a very busy Saturday. I've counted like 10 streams, so that's awesome. So let me know if you are tuned in, if everything is working fine, working good, working bad, working great. As always, because this is something we haven't done in a long time. In fact, the last time we were at DFW was all the way back in August. It was the last time we were here, so it's a little bit different. So thanks to my buddy Infidel Fireman who's working today. And met our friend DFW, Plane Spawners. Nice to meet him. I would say it's about 55 degrees, and it kind of feels like summer. So this is just purely a test stream, but we might as well have some fun with it. Pip's Planespotting Live. Make sure you like and subscribe if you're tuning in for the first time. Everything seems to be looking good, stabilizing here at 30 frames, so we'll keep it that way as we get a 737 arriving here on runway 18 right, or 18 right, whatever you call it. There's the main international terminal, which you're seeing, along with the Grand Hyatt. So it's a little bit brisk. Thank you, Infidel Fireman. Appreciate that. Appreciate your friendship and reporting on the systems. Looks like we'll have some fun with Walt and Oz. But we got a south wind, as Infidel reported the METAR. I would say the winds are a little bit stronger than 6 knots, but they're definitely from the south, as we've got Frontier on an A320 arriving. So what we want to do is, folks, we want to be the best plane spotting stream in the country. So whatever you can do to support the channel or invite people to tune in, That'd be awesome. So we check out that Frontier A320. Departing off to Denver. I do have a pole in my way. That's the only downfall, is the pole. So I gotta park systematically. So we check out the central tower there, and there's it's a good day for flying though here in DFW. Not too hot. You can see Turkish Airlines Dreamliner there, getting ready to go up to the gate. And there we have a United 787-10 that was arriving from Columbus, Ohio, bringing Ohio State for the football game. So welcome to, well, depending on who you are, welcome to the Buckeyes. So that's a plane we don't see too often here, is the 787-10. As you can see, the A380 arrived early. Well, actually, it arrived during the rain, and I didn't want to get my equipment messy, so I apologize. But, you know, so far, things going all right. May have to use my other camera and go down to 720p, 60 frames. I am on top of my truck, so apologize for the shakiness, but thought this would give a better view over everybody, because this is a popular spot, as you well know. Yeah. So let's take a look here. And I also wanted to test it in the middle of the day when everybody's here, because if it can hang on here, then we can do better at night or early in the morning. So that's kind of why I purposely wanted to come out here. So thanks to everybody tuning in. It's E175 hour. This will be our fourth E175 we've seen here on Pip's Planespotting Live. So yeah, I have my other mic turned down because of the wind. Also, they needs a new battery, so I'm going to purchase a new battery. So I guess I should start reporting what's going on. As we check out this 737-800, I almost said 9. I'm used to being out in Salt Lake with the Delta. But American does not own any 737-900s, so that's a fun fact. Infidel, I'm afraid I'm going to have to start all over. Nobody's going to tune in for the beautiful scenery. And all my buddies in Salt Lake City, give a shout out to them. But I am not going to be able to bring the mountain views anymore. So this may backfire on me. I may have to go back to Salt Lake City. But there's also some people who are tired of all the Deltas. And here we've got a 787 Dreamliner. Now that's something we don't get often at all during the wintertime in Salt Lake. So hopefully people will adjust. I believe this one was inbound from Seoul, Korea, Incheon, South Korea. Seoul, Korea, South Korea. Nice job there by those pilots battling the winds. Yeah, that sign's going to throw things off, so got to be careful on that too. Now we got a departure of an A321. Yeah, and Infidel, I'm pretty scared, man. I'm like not top dog anymore. Like in Salt Lake City I was, and I had no mountains. I have no mountains with snow here. Everybody's like, oh, it's an amazing view. And I'm like, yeah, I know. And And then I'm like, how am I going to top that? And I'm like, I don't know. Rotate into the sky. Also, this lens doesn't do well with low lighting. But we'll see, you know, most importantly, how the test stream does. So we check out that E321. Departing with the winglets. Hi everybody, my name's Pip. This is Pip's Planespotting Live. We're kind of doing a test stream. Hey Louie, what's up, man? Welcome to my new home. I'm sure you've seen it before, but we're testing things out. I got in here late last night. What's up, Louie? So this is my next home for the next month or so until I get a job offer. So I'll be hanging out here most days between Love Field and whatnot. So try and bring you as much action as I can. Great to see you, Louie, all the way from Amsterdam. Yeah, sorry I don't have any mountains for anybody anymore, so I can't say, so I'm a little sad. However, I hope people also like me a little bit, so they'll tune in a little bit to entertain and educate. So looks like we got arrivals from Laredo on a CRJ 700, an A319 from Jacksonville, an A321 from Ontario, and how about this? American 2066 from Salt Lake City, an ode to my own. That's right, I always get it wrong, Louis. I'm sorry. Utrecht. My apologies. I always get it wrong. But I have to be proper. So we get an A319 inbound on our side. We also have an A321 on our side. And they're pretty non-stop. So we should time out. In fact, let's count how many seconds it takes between arrivals. So this will be interesting. As soon as it crosses our what's the word? The field of view. Thank you. Let's see what it does. So as soon as this A319 crosses our field of view, we'll see what happens. And then we'll count how many seconds. All right. Come on, you camera, low lighting. So I'm counting how many seconds between arrivals. Uh-oh, have we gotten some drizzle again? It's supposed to rain all day tomorrow in DFW, so not necessarily a good day to stream tomorrow, but Hopefully on Christmas Day I'll be on the air. That will be a fun Christmas show. Merry Christmas. So that was about a minute between arrivals. And that's pretty common here, nonstop at DFW. What's up, everybody? Hello, hello. It is Pip live Planespotting. CRJ taking off. A321 arriving. As I think we mentioned on the show before, American is the largest operator of the A321. Fun little fact. So we start to get some drizzle here. DFW, funny guy as always. Yeah, we're doing a test stream. Good to see you as always. So I think what I may do even is drive down to Love Field, test there too, but we'll see. Depends on a couple of things, but yeah, that's kind of my thought process. What's up, Kyle? Great to see you, man. Welcome in. We're doing a test stream today. I did not fly out here. I actually drove out here because I'm moving out here. I have left Utah. The mountains of Utah are, I have left. Yeah, and even Alliance. Good call. Good call, DFW. Yeah, I'll be here for Christmas and for the next little bit, honestly, Kyle. So, yeah. So we're on the east side monitoring runway 18 right for the arrivals, and then 18 center. I do drive a lot, and that's true. I should probably drive less and fly more, Kyle. That's good advice. But moving out here. Well, I can't be near my truck if I go where you're at, DFW, so I actually like this because I'm above everybody. So they don't get in my way, and I don't get in theirs. So it's kind of a win-win. Yeah, I know. There's also a fence there, and I can't drive my truck out there. But I do enjoy your enthusiasm. Here we get another A321 with the Sharklets departing. I do miss my mountains, for shizzle. But it is non-stop action here, like non-stop action, lots of heavies. Definitely a popular place for sure. So welcome in, everybody. If you're new to the channel, this is Pip Hastings. Encourage you to like and subscribe. Frontier just passed you. Very cool. The Dreamliner, by the way, DFW landed on the west side, which is to be expected, especially considering they're coming from the east. As that one takes off, we'll go back to the Z175 landing. And we are E175. A shout out to our friend ERB. So what do you think, guys? Should I do a Christmas stream, or is it going to be nobody and their mother? Because, of course, Christmas is about family, about giving. So, hey, John. That's right. That's exactly right, John. It's true. I have to admit that this is now my new place of residence temporarily. So I will be streaming from DFW, Love Field, and other locations. So this is my new place of residence here in Dallas-Fort Worth area for the next little bit until somebody decides to offer me a job. So this is where I will be. So I guess this is my job. So if you want to support the channel and appreciate my hard work, you can certainly contribute, like, subscribe. The Premium Economy Club is only 99 cents and gives you 8 emojis. Great to see you, John, our friend from north of the border. And here's our next arrival, another A321. Well, I don't have Twitter per se, but you know we have the Facebook page. So what we've got here is the A321neo, American's A321neo. The Neo's in the house. So we go from a Delta hub to an American Airlines hub. Pretty cool. And this is going to have to be organic growth here. So if for those who love plane spotting and want to share the channel, sure would appreciate it. I can't bank on the mountains bringing everybody in. I need organic growth from referrals. Okay, I can do that. That's a good suggestion, Louie. That's a good suggestion. I will look at that for sure. So we check out another A319. Organic growth, yeah, organic growth naturally, right? So, good point, John. So naturally, you know, not forced, you know, just like a plant grows organically. But we also, you know, as part of I like it using the word organic growth because you also have to cultivate interest. So that means advertising, word of mouth. So, you know, just like with a plant or a vegetable or fruit, you have to cultivate it and take care of it. So kind of that. All right, so we've got Dreamliner 787 action here. If you guys like the A330, I know you'll love the Dreamliner. This is DFW's biggest, or excuse me, this is American's biggest hub. So I'm only going to be on for a couple hours today just to kind of see how things shake out, how everything looks. Yeah, and one of the goals is obviously to eventually get Starlink because, when you have more people in with a signal, then it bogs down the frequency, or it bogs down the latency in the Wi-Fi and the strength. That's the word I was using. So I'm actually glad we tested it today because there were a lot of people here, and so this is a good barometer. But the heavy rain's supposed to come later on this evening and overnight, and then tomorrow. And then Christmas Day should be a nice sunny day, so we'll probably be out here Christmas Day. So, oh, well, thank you, John. I'm glad to hear that. So I've got one diehard for Dallas. Woo! But John, it's easy. People will see all the mountains and the snow, and they'll be like, "Ooh, I want to see what that is." So, but thank you, John. Appreciate that. This is actually where I lived from 2018 to 2021 when I was working for Envoy. So at the time, I just didn't live stream, and now I'm back. So as long as I'm here, we'll be streaming. I don't think I could do Love Field because they have a parking garage that I could seek shelter under the rain, DFW. But I think my parents want to do something, and so we'll see them. Get to see them. So let's see what we've got inbound while we've got a few minutes here. So we've got a CRJ inbound from Aspen, Colorado. 2798 from San Francisco on a 737-800. American 1754 from Eagle, Colorado. SkyWest 4817 from Durango, Mexico. And let's see what we got else. So yeah, it's a domestic hour here at DFW. One diehard. Thank you, DFW. I'll look at that. Love Field. Yeah, Love Field is the other major airport in DFW that has commercial traffic. It is Southwest Airlines' home base. Southwest is based in Dallas, along with American Airlines. A lot of people don't know that. There are 3 airline headquarters here, if you count Envoy. Oh, no problem, man. I understand. Yeah, so Love Field is actually the other airport, and you can't see downtown DFW, but on a clear day, you can. And Love Field is about 15 minutes east-southeast, closer to downtown Dallas. Well, thank you, John. I sure hope so. I'll be working hard. I'll try and get here out almost every day, hopefully, and get things rolling. So if you're new to the channel, I encourage you to like and subscribe. Pip's Planespotting Live. And the other thing is I worked here for 2.5 years, so I know Dallas really well, and I know the airport very well, which is really grateful that I got to work. But Dallas-Fort Worth, fun fact, has over 1,000 daily flights from American. Right now, actually during the holidays, over 1,000 daily flights. So that's pretty wild. A lot of people don't know that, but this is American's biggest hub by far, not even close. Next biggest hub, I believe, is Charlotte. And then Chicago. Thank you very much, Louie. So I'm getting a little mist here, so we'll be cautious so it doesn't rain too hard. But we'll monitor things, yeah. So right now I'm just getting like a little mist in the face. You can maybe see it. Hey, but you know what? You're right, John. I didn't put anything out. I just wanted to come out and test things. So far, things looking okay. May have to switch to my other camera for 720 just to get a little bit better signal here at DFW, because a lot of people are here, of course. And I know that's what Walt does a lot of times, is he goes down to 1080. Or excuse me, 720. Oh yeah, I forgot about Miami. Duh. Thank you, DFW. Totally spaced Miami. Hello. So yeah, this camera doesn't go down to 720. It goes down to 24 frames. Yeah, the Canada Trans. I was looking at that, and I expected that to arrive on the east side as well. That's a good one. I was hoping, because it was an international flight, maybe they would consider landing on this side, but not to be today. Yep, that is the retro livery, and we all love it, John. I haven't been able to catch it, so I was kind of disappointed, but at least sounds like DFW is going to catch it first. Oh, I almost see some sun. How exciting. Got a CRJ 700 inbound, so we'll turn our attention to that. That is correct. Yep, it's true, John. I just always think in my head, because DFW has their international terminal, which is right here, that everything international flies through there, but that's not always the case. So you're right. You're absolutely right.
Are you live streaming?
Yep.
Who are you?
I'm Pip Hastings.
Say it again.
Pip?
Pip, P-I-P?
P-I-P. Yeah.
Hastings.
Hastings, yeah.
All right.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, a lot of the airports, John, you're right, have pre-clearance. You are exactly right. So, hey.
You do channel?
Yeah, live streaming. Just Google Pip Hastings. So we're testing out the live stream right now. Yeah. P-I-P-H-A-S, yep. H-A-S-T-I-N-G-S.
Pip Hastings.
Yeah, Pip, P-I-P, yep. Yep. Yeah. Thank you, sir. Or my channel's like 2-3. It's 2-3. Yep, you got it. Yep. So, what's coming in the 4 o'clock hour? Wasn't there?
There was an A380 like half an hour ago.
Right.
That one.
Yep. So just checking out things. We got a little pause in the arrival from the west side here. A lot of one of the interesting things about DFW is they send traffic. You know, if they're coming from the west, 90% of the time they'll have them come on the west runways, and if they come from the east, they land on the east runways. The only exception is like a lot of the international arrivals, like the A380 has to land on this runway. It just has to. because of how heavy it is. But everything else can kind of interchange. So, it's also a convenience too, because since the international terminal is on this side, most of the time the international arrivals come on this side, but not always the case. So,
There's a cargo
yeah, I thought there was like a China Airlines too that was going to come in. I was monitoring that earlier, but I actually just moved here last night. So I streamed in Salt Lake City.
Oh, really?
I live there, and I moved here just last night. So,
Wow.
yeah. So I'm up in Frisco. I actually, yeah. So I lived here from like 2018 to 2021. Worked for Envoy Airlines actually, and then I'm just moving back here. So, pretty cool. Yeah.
So many air shows?
I'm not like the air show in Fort Worth. Isn't that in October?
There's one in April.
Oh, is there one in April?
Yeah, so it's at the NAS research base.
Okay. So out in Fort Worth.
Yeah, that's where like Lockheed's at. That they're having one.
I can see the F-22.
Yeah,
Is that your favorite plane?
it is.
Yeah. Right on. Hey, everybody, we're just talking shop here in between everything. Broadcasting live. I am Pip Hastings here at DFW International Airport. Our next arrival, what is that? It's interesting because you can barely see things through the clouds because of the low visibility, as indicated by the METAR, that cold and wet. Yeah, so you can see out to the north, so we're looking north right here. And they just kind of come into the, I'm going to have to wipe that lens here in a second. It is definitely cold and wet. But it's much warmer than Salt Lake City, I'll tell you that much, where I used to live and broadcast from. So I'm just in pants and a shirt. And if you're new to the channel, I encourage you to like and subscribe. It is nice being kind of back home. My parents live here, and I also have a sister that lives here too. Okay, so there's the Alaska Orca livery, DFW. There's a special livery for Alaska right here, getting ready to take off on the 737 MAX, getting ready to head back to Portland. This came inbound from Portland and is now back here. That's right, John. Yeah, I know. Thanks for alerting me about it as it takes off back to Portland. Thank you very much, John. Appreciate that. Yeah, make sure you like and subscribe if you're new. No, I didn't miss it. I actually was here for it. You just didn't see me first. I took photos of it, so I can prove it to you. I'll put it on the Facebook page later on. That's right, Louis, or become a member. Absolutely. Just 99 cents for premium economy and the coveted emojis. So I am on my truck, so I don't interrupt anybody else and they don't interrupt me, so it's kind of like a win-win situation. And the lens I'm using, people always ask the question, what do I use? So the lens I have right now is 100-400 with an f-stop that starts at 5. So it's not the best lens in the world, but Canon came out with it for their new RF cameras for like $600, and so it's a good telephoto. So let's see what's coming inbound as we got a little gap in the action here as far as departures. Tends to be the case. Next arrival will be a 737 MAX 8 from Santa Ana, John Wayne, Orange County. Then an A319. And let's see what else we got. Thank you, DFW. Yep, sharing all those emojis. Those are some awesome emojis created by me, myself, and I. I actually created those emojis. So I did an okay job for my first time of creating emojis. So if we can hold out till we can hold out the rain, we'll be out here till the battery dies. So I probably have another hour left. But what was your name? Patrick. Been chatting with Patrick from Plano. He's out here Planespotting too. Do you have a channel? Do you have a YouTube channel? No. Do you like doing videography or photography mostly?
I did do, college, I did do a little videography.
Okay.
I was at Purdue, but then I went to O'Hare.
Oh, okay.
To do it. There's like a hill in
Yep.
Approach that no one goes to. It's
Yep.
perfect.
Yep. I know right where it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I grew.
Parking lot,
Yep. I grew up in Chicago, so.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah.
This is pretty good here, right too. Hey, Car Wash, what's up, man? Great to see ya. I am here in Dallas for Christmas and for at least the next month as we check out this 737 MAX arriving from Santa Ana, Orange County. It's a great gloomy day here in DFW. Temperature in the mid to upper 50s. Clear blue skies in Utah. I'll take that. Yep. Great to see you, Car Wash. One of our founding members of the First Class Baby Club. We even have a UPS 747 here. Excuse me while I clean the lens real quick. Hopefully that made things a little bit better. Yep, SNA, Orange County. Car Wash, I miss my mountains. I miss my mountains. It's plus I can't say that I have the best plane spotting scenery in the USA anymore, which I think is, opinion based, kind of objective, but being out in Salt Lake City, you get the snow in the mountains, and it's like Santa Claus's Wonderland. Yeah, Car Wash, great question. Any update on jobs? So I had an interview for airport operations this past week, a second interview for Houston Hobby, and we'll see if that goes well. Also, the next Santa Fe, New Mexico should be pretty close to getting an offer from them. Matthew, I'm actually broadcasting from on top of my truck at DFW International Airport and Founders Plaza. Founders Plaza is a park that's free here just to the west of the airport terminal. Yeah, a lot of UPS cargo stuff. Yeah, we'll pan over there momentarily, DFW, as we check out this Spirit A321. So, Car Wash, I'm hopeful that I should be getting an offer after the Christmas holiday here. I went through Santa Fe, got to meet them in person, so we'll see what happens. But thank you so much for asking. Oh, a little bit warmer. I thought it was like in the upper 50s, John. I was like, So with the rain, it feels colder. So right on, John. Well, wait, DFW, doesn't that make you a loser because you went over to the west side? The interview, I interviewed for Salt Lake Ramper position for American. Haven't heard anything back on that, Car Wash. What's up, uncircumcised? Yep, finally moved here. This is Texas. I got in late last night to Dallas. Yep, and car wash. So I'm hopeful on the ramper job, but for Salt Lake, but have not heard anything back. And other than that, nothing in Utah, man. Nothing. It's like Utah was sending a sign that they didn't want me. There you go, John. That's what I like to hear. That's exactly right. We're all winners. Absolutely, yeah. Thank you, uncircumcised. The A380 did land, Matthew. I will pan over to it. So give me one moment here. Ooh, uncircumcised just spent a week in Myrtle Beach. Here's a fun fact, uncircumcised. I actually lived in Myrtle Beach. Surfside Beach, actually. All right, so we got a pushback for the London departure right there. So you see that 777, and then you can see the Union Jack livery in the background here for the A380. Yeah, Myrtle Beach is pretty nice. Pretty nice. It gets a little crazy during biker week, during the springtime. Well, we do have a persistent south wind here. Surfside was much more quiet. Surfside sits to the south than actual Myrtle Beach. So it was much quieter, much more enjoyable, actually. Got the banana alert, the yellow banana plane. Where's Flair? I haven't seen Flair for a while. Oh, we got another special livery coming up here. Check this one out, folks. Alaska. Look at this one. Coming in from Seattle. Check out that special livery. Toontown. Beautiful. Oh, nice, Matthew. Toontown livery on that 737 Mac, or 737. Very cool. I think the biggest thing I'm going to have to adjust to, ladies and gentlemen, is how much traffic there is. This is, doing the math, I think this is 3 times as busy of an airport as Salt Lake City. So 3 times as busy. Now, there's also 3 times, honestly, as many runways, but still, it's like nonstop, and it's rare that they use the crosswind runways. They do use them. In fact, I landed here when I went for the interview a couple weeks ago, but you know, it's awesome. This is such a good spotting place that I can just watch the photographers here, and as soon as their eye goes to the camera, I know something is coming in. So that's pretty cool. So thanks for everybody tuning in on short notice. This is really just a test stream to make sure that we can bring you a good quality broadcast. So this has been awesome so far, and we'll just hang out here until the battery pops out. Thank you very much, uncircumcised. I hope so too. I know it's the holidays, so everybody's busy, but nice, John. That's right. Cuba is the what's the it's the undiscovered island for the U.S. people. Oh, look at that. We've got Air France blocking out as well. Did not see that. So we've got a 777 coming our way, headed to London, unless they cross the bridge. So we'll see if they cross the bridge. So when I say the bridge, there's actually a bridge that goes over to the west side of the airport. Because DFW is so big, they have bridges that cross over the road, kind of like Chicago O'Hare and a couple other airports, that they can get to the other side. So we'll see what this 777 does right there. We'll see if it crosses the bridge or departs on this side. DFW, you're going to have to get me a new slide, or I'll have to talk to our buddy Carolina Aviation, who did one of my other slides. Oh, and I know the other thing I'm going to have to adjust to is how many heavies we have, so I'm going to have to get the heavy alert going often. Oh, that makes sense, John. Yeah, so it looks like, what is this 777 doing? Is he crossing the bridge? I believe he is. So yeah, he's going to do a west side departure. It appears. So we'll see if Air France does the same thing. Half to 2/3 the price. Yeah, John, you keep, you're like the official ambassador for Cuba, the unofficial ambassador for Cuba. I'll have to check it out. So yeah, here's our Air France arrival. Nice. Whoa, $300 a month? Dang, uncircumcised. DFW is one of the airports that actually have a hotel inside the terminal premises. So we'll check out that Air France right there, and then we'll come back to this United Airbus A319 arriving. Oh, nice, Louis. So we'll follow this Air France to see where it goes. So if you're tuning in for the first time, make sure you like and subscribe. Thanks so much for smashing that thumbs up button. And consider subscribing or joining the channel Pit Pals Club. Puerto Rico. Ooh, Aguadilla. Es muy bueno, uncircumcised. Yeah, happy Hanukkah, a happy Kwanzaa, and a Merry Christmas just 2 days away. Copy that. Ooh, all right. Thank you, John, for the strong recommendation. So we'll follow this Air France, see if they take the bridge too. Or if, no. I think they're going to hang with us here on the west side, so we will have a west side departure for Air France. Very exciting on a Dreamliner 787. I remember when I broadcasted here last in August, we caught the A350 a week after Air France had taken livery of it, and so that was pretty cool. That was back in August. Yep, Matthew, it looks like it's going to hang with us here, which I love. So now that I've got everything kind of all figured out, then I will start hooking up my sounders and also my mic. I got to get some batteries, some C batteries. That's as far as the zoom goes, but I do like the new livery of Air France versus the older one. It's very simple, but sharp. Thanks for everybody tuning in on short notice. Yeah, I got into DFW here late last night. My parents live in Frisco, so I'm hanging out with them, and I'll be here. So this is where I'm going to stream from until I get a job. So plan on getting plenty of streams here from DFW from all over. What's up, BB15? Thank you very much. Happy holidays to you. Yeah, we got out the shiny metal pole, BB15. I started airing my grievances this morning at my family. Also, if you would like to donate, please donate to the Human Fund. It's money for people. Now we're getting some drizzle again, so we'll monitor this, see if it amounts to anything. All right, Air France is rolling back to Paris, Charles de Gaulle on the 787 Dreamliner. That's right, not the feats of strength. Thankfully, I'm a little stronger than my parents, who are about 80 both, so I don't think I'll be doing the feats of strength. But maybe with my siblings, but they're all traveling this year. So I have 3 other siblings, and they're all traveling. Off she goes. So we're monitoring, give me a second here, monitoring everything. There's our friend Patrick, who we met today. He's out plane spotting. All right, we'll see what this American 81 does. If I think they're going to take the east side just because of how the traffic pattern is for 1-8 right. So you've got inbound to us, Valeris, A321 is next. Also, Viva Aerobus flies here as well. So Valeris, Viva Aerobus, and before the pandemic, Interjet, which ceased to exist, flew here as well. And Interjet was kind of unique because they, if you go way back to my San Antonio plane spotting video from about 5 years ago, they flew the Sukhoi Superjet, the Russian-made jet. That was pretty cool to see. So here's Valeris on an Airbus A321. Welcome in everybody to Pip's Plane Spotting Live. This is technically a test cast. Oh, and speaking of Viva Aerobus, how about that? Nice timing. Right there on an A320. The Mexican airline. Es muy bueno. As you can see, the approach lighting system right there. The ELSF. So that A320 is Viva Aerobus 685 back to Monterrey, Mexico. And it does look like we're going to be getting the 777-200 American 81 from London on a 777-200. So very cool. So if I had my sound bar hook up, you get the heavy alert. So we'll have that ready for the next broadcast. What's up, Jackson? I miss you guys in Salt Lake City. What have we seen today? What haven't we seen? Yeah, John, that's exactly right. Yep. That's right, John. Yeah, they would go to Cuba, but it was really weird seeing one. I had wanted to see one in person, and several years ago I drove down to San Antonio when they still flew like Monterey to San Antonio on the Sukhoi Superjet. Jackson, we got the Viva Aerobus right now. We just had an Air France 787 Dreamliner take off. We had a couple of American Dreamliners land on this side. We also had the A380 a couple hours ago. Yeah, Jackson, it appears that way. It does not appear that I will be coming back to Utah anytime soon. Unless I get a job offer, then I will come back. But right now, to save money, my parents have been nice enough to let me crash for a little bit of time, so probably a month. And I got a couple of good interviews in, so I'm thinking I'll be offered a job most likely in Wichita, Santa Fe, New Mexico, or Houston. So yeah, Jackson, I'm going to give you the authority, designate you as the official Salt Lake City plane spotter, that you have to take over my role. You have to avenge my death. That, or you can work with Aiden or Car Wash Channel. Yeah, man, I'm going to miss it too. I want to fly back at least every once in a while, every few months. And obviously I want to fly for when Hawaiian comes on May 14th, if possible. So that would be super dope. Yeah, but it's weird not seeing the mountains, that's for sure, Jackson. Good thinking, John. I like your suggestive, subtle language there. Yeah, Jackson, I'm going to miss those streams too, man. Well, I'm always happy to help. Even, you, Desert Dwight, Aiden, Justin Allen, Car Wash Channel, Deborah Ray, all of you. I'll be happy to help you out because I miss all y'all and miss Salt Lake City for sure. All right, next arrival will be American 927 Romeo from Tucson on an A321. Then it is American 81 Heavy 777-200 from London. So let's turn our attention over this way, just to the north. DFW's runways are configured north and south if you're not familiar, and I know Walt does a good job of explaining things. But the runways are configured north and south, so they're basically 1836. So your headings are going to be 180 or 360. So it's true, Jackson. It is true. You're right. It was special. I'm glad. That's why I stuck around. I would have left earlier, but I wanted to stick around when I found out the A350 was coming. So at least we caught it on last Saturday's stream, which was pretty awesome. Yeah, it's true, though. We will see quite a variety. There's no question about it. The A350, the Dreamliner, the A380, Cargo 747. So, yeah, no question. It's true. Yeah, I'm hoping China Airlines gets its act together. We should have a Cargo Lux coming on this side in about 10 minutes. But right now, coming up next, Jackson and everyone else, will be the 777-200 American 81 from London, England. Cheers to everybody in England. Yeah, buddy. Thanks for everybody tuning in. If you're new to the channel, I encourage you to like and subscribe. This was a test stream, and now we'll be on a more regular schedule, hopefully. So I'm very excited. Yeah, Cargo Lux does a good job with delivery, and they've got a little variety too, Jackson, as you take a look at concourses B and D. D right there. That building is the Grand Hyatt Hotel inside Terminal E, or Terminal D, excuse me, as we turn the camera. Catch this 777 right there. I agree, John, absolutely. I agree, absolutely. In fact, I believe Sal from Cali Plains had the Apex Summit in San Francisco. So yeah, if they ever do a summit in here in DFW, there'll be quite the variety. Pretty awesome. See you, Patrick. We'll see you next time. So yeah, you can see Concourse D. That's where most of the heavies, if not all of them, on the international will go. You have some American and others. But yeah, it looks like the 747 is going all the way up to Denton, north of Lake Louisville, to make that right turn. So it's going to slow down, I think, because they've got an American 1582 from San Francisco. So this 747 is going to go far north and arrive on this west side. So it's going up all the way up to Sanger. It's impressive. That's how busy airspace is here in DFW. Yes. Yep. That's right, John. Yeah, I caught a little bit of it. Didn't catch all of it, but I did catch a little bit, which was cool. So our next arrivals here to 18 right are American 1348 on an A320 from Mazatlan, Mexico. Envoy 3303 from Amarillo, Texas on an E175. Envoy 3513 from Manzanillo, Mexico. Then we've got American 583 on an A321. American 1582. And then finally, Cargo Lux 6696 from Mexico City. So I believe they'll be sixth on a 747. Definitely way more traffic than Salt Lake City. Like I said, it's about 3 times the amount of traffic that Salt Lake has here at DFW. I might do a stream at Love Field tomorrow, depending on the rain, because there's an overhang on the other parking garage, so that I can hang on the parking garage and not get wet. Yes, so the 747 from Cargo Lux in Mexico City, 747-400, is 1, 2, 3, number 5 now. Number 5. Oh, Jackson, nice. She lives here? That's awesome. Yeah, that would be awesome. That'd be very cool. Oh, John, yeah, I saw that. Well, it is it is a head of state, and it is a head of state plane. I got you, John. I see what you're saying. So this E175, this is the plane, this is the type of plane that I would flight dispatch every day, by the way. We would dispatch hundreds of these every day. So that was the E175. All right, and here comes United. United headed back, I think, to... Well, this, I'm told, DFW said this was the Dreamliner that was taking the Ohio State Buckeyes for the Cotton Bowl into town. That I'm told. So they might be departing, going across the bridge, which appears that it's going to be the case. They're going to be making a right turn and go across the bridge to the west side. But stranger things have happened, so I won't be too predictive. You know, Jen, I was thinking about this. Don't you think it would be a crime if Canada had their official plane was a Boeing and America's plane was an Airbus? Wouldn't that be crazy? Oh, it looks like they're going to stick around with us. Love it. Nice, John. Yeah, we caught it back in Salt Lake City a couple months ago. So that was cool to see it in person. I had never seen it in person, so that was super awesome. This guy's wasting no time. He's like, I want to go back home, man. So we'll make sure that we catch both of this and the 747 if possible. We'll give the edge to the Queen coming inbound. Yeah, it was a good while back. Was it all the way back in June, really? I think it was in August. I think I remember now because I had just flown back from family. So it must have been August. Ah, interesting, John. That makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense. Steven, good afternoon and Merry Christmas to you from Providence. Great to see you, Steven. Welcome, welcome to DFW, my new home. That's true. I had moved here to Dallas, Fort Worth for the next little bit here. So in the meantime, while I am here, hopefully I can bring you some good live streaming from DFW International, Love Field, Alliance, Addison, maybe even the Naval Reserve Base where Lockheed Martin does a lot of their training. Yeah, no, but you're right, Jackson. Thanks for jogging my memory, dude. I was like, it was August, yeah. Because I remember that. Because Aiden had messaged me and said, hey, dude, you got to get here. And I'm like, oh, crap, I got to get here. Jevin from Anguilla, hello. Welcome in to Pip's Planespotting Live. More of a test stream, but it's great to have everybody on board. I'll bring my other camera as a backup in case we have to turn down the stream. All right, so here goes our Dreamliner 787-10. And we get some more drizzle. I did, Jevin. I moved to Dallas. Yes, I did. Thank you, Louis. That's a great way of putting it. That is a great way of putting it. Only 976 likes short of 10,000. That's fantastic. Thanks, Steven. I appreciate it. Hopefully, I'll keep you guys updated. I literally got in last night to Frisco, Texas, where my parents live. So, yeah, I think what we're gonna do, if this rain keeps coming down, it's starting to pick up. We're gonna catch the Dreamliner and then maybe end the stream. But we'll see, because we've had a little bit of drizzle and then it goes away and comes back. So, yeah, dude, let's get Jackson as a moderator. Absolutely. It's sunny. Car Wash Channel told us it was sunny. It probably is not warm as it is here. And we can see the Queen in the distance. All right, our Cargo Lux 747 is in the distance here. There it is. I was like, where is it? I agree, John. All the mods do a great job. Louis, ERB, DFW, Chantel. We'll put you as a moderator, Jackson. We can do that. Okay, Aviation. Oh, it's been snowing there? Where you at, Jackson? I have to zoom out all the way to get the entire thing in frame. That's how big it is. Love it. Nice and smooth. A foot of snow, huh? See, this is exactly why I'm on top of my truck, so I don't get the entire body of somebody. I just get the skull. Pretty awesome. Absolutely, John. Okay, so Elk Ridge, all right, 50 miles away. So are you in like by Park City? All right, so let's make Jackson a moderator here. Nice, Steven. That's awesome. Okay. Well, all right. We'll make Steven a moderator too. I like where we're going with this. All right, Steven as a moderator. And then Jackson as a moderator. All right. So, Steven, thank you for volunteering. And Jackson, thank you for volunteering. Oh, you're south of Salt Lake City. Okay. Like directly south. Okay. So past Alpine, like in Sundance Canyon? All right, sounds good, Jevin. So we had a quick shower and then it stopped. So it's going to be one of those things that we're going to monitor closely. Yeah, dude, you missed the takeoff. Seriously, DFW. Come on, man. Get with it. All right, so our next arrivals are an E175, a CRJ 700, A319 from Jackson Hole. You are welcome, Stephen. Thank you for being willing to moderate. I woke DFW plane spotters. All right. So I'm going to take a quick minute here and see what we've got inbound. Also, what is going to be departing soon. And I'm also looking at the weather too. So I'm looking at 3 things at once. DFW. Ooh, Turks and Caicos, Providenciales Airport. That's a great idea. You have 85 videos to edit. Okay. All right, so it's 4:46 here locally. We're now in Central Time. All right, so I think what I'm going to try and do, folks, is hang around, see if Finnair comes to this side to depart, or if they go to the east side. And then if they do depart this side, which could be 50-50 because they're going to go back to the east, but for some reason, that'll be our last plane for departure if they do depart. But that's a good ways off, next half hour. So we will monitor that. I'm also monitoring what's inbound. Oh, Provo? I'm like, where's Elk Ridge, dude? You're killing me. You said Elk Ridge, and I'm like, where is Elk Ridge? Is that like in Sundance Canyon? Is that in Springville? You know, up in Springville Canyon? Up in the mountains? I know DFW, but I can't bring the truck. I've said that before. Yeah, it's starting to get really dark, and so hopefully this Finnair will depart soon. Come on. Yes, hopefully my equipment's staying alive. Ah, yes, John. That's right, DFW. Chop, chop. So let's zoom in on concourse. And you guys can see how it's getting out dark. So we're going to zoom in here on concourse D for a second. So there you see the A380. And there you can see the Turkish Airlines 787 Dreamliner. And then I'm also going to zoom over here to UPS. Obviously, UPS, this is kind of like a crew base for UPS. You can see a 747 right there. You can also see further to the west. Hey, Bubbag. Happy early Merry Christmas to you. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. It is, Jackson. It is a British Airways A380. Yeah, it's a daily arrival. So you can see you've got a 757 there. Then you got a 767. And then you've got our 747 and an MD-11. So a little bit of everything here at the UPS base. Oh, well, John, that's obvious. The maple syrup is the best. For shizzle. What's up?
Having fun?
Yeah.
How you do this? I mean, you excited about it?
Oh, I love doing this. It's a live stream. Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
My wife, she's like a little child, man. She's all excited.
Oh, is she the photographer over there?
No.
Oh.
She's the one that signed out there looking at this.
Okay.
She's been out here. She's in hog heaven.
Oh, good. That's...
Videotaping and broadcasting live?
Yeah, we just do a live stream, actually, so it's on live right now.
No kidding. I looked at the European side. I never know that DFW has one.
Yeah, there's a couple of streamers. So I actually just moved from Salt Lake. Salt Lake City in Utah.
Yeah,
And I used to stream out there, but now I was doing this.
You like it here in Dallas?
Oh, yeah. It's a lot warmer.
It's a lot warmer. Right.
Less snow.
Actually, I'm from Jamaica, and this is beautiful. When it comes on to summer here, I'm more appreciative for the winter. Because
Amen.
I can always add.
That's right. Amen. Amen.
Yeah. So it's nice. It's good. I've never seen somebody does this kind of thing, so I was impressed.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, it's...
Sorry to interrupt you.
No, you're good. You're good. It's a lot of fun.
And it's very expensive equipment.
Yeah, it is. But I used to photograph. It's like my hobby, and then I I saw somebody doing it, and I was like, oh, maybe I could do that. So
But is it a camera or is it a video?
it's a DSLR, so a digital camera, but it also shoots video. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, yeah.
Enjoy your holiday.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Thanks. No problem. I am going to track Santa. Yeah, we'll track Santa for sure, Bubag. So yeah, we're zoomed in there on the A380, and it is really getting dark. So that's the sun's. If it wasn't so cloudy, the sun usually sets about 5:30, I think. So we're hopeful that we can get that fin air out of here. It shows a slight delay, which tells me that the delay is going to be longer. So we will see. What's up, Matt Man? Jevin, welcome back. Cynthia? Oh, welcome in, Cynthia. I'm always bad at pronouncing Nacogdoches. See, I can never do it. I always want to do it, but of course, out there in tree country is Nacogdoches. Welcome in, Cynthia. I don't know that I'm going to do a live stream. Yeah, see, look at how dark it's getting. It's just like rain and snow. Or not snow. See, I'm still thinking I'm in Salt Lake City. Yeah, John. Just call it Knack? All right, I'll call it Knack. What's up, Matt Man? John, we could put you as a moderator, but you're so good just chilling. All right, so excuse me, I'm going to try and wash off the lens here. So apologize. So I'm going to have to clean that off. So did that help or hurt? I think I can still see everything okay. Just call it Knack. The A380 from Jackson, that would be heading to Los Angeles, right? All right, John, I understand. I need a good commitment from you. So I did move, Bubag. I did for sure. I sure did. I moved to the great state of Texas. Not that Utah's not great and I miss my mountains, but yep. Steven is from Providence, Rhode Island, and he has some time to be a moderator. So we're pleased to have him. So we got some E319 action right here. So let's see if we can zoom in. I know, Butbag. I'm sorry. Well, Jackson's still there, and Aiden's still there, and I told Jackson he can take over the streaming. All right, John. Great to see you. Enjoy supper, and we'll talk to you again. Thanks for stopping by, John. Take care. Take care up in the great country of Canada. Nice, Steven. I didn't know you launched them on the catapults. That's awesome. My Navy homie, our homie. We need Navy Davy too. Trying to see what that 777 is doing down there. Jackson, Bubeg. That's right, you're not scary. I ain't afraid of no ghost. All right, so that is American 20 headed to London. So we'll see where that goes. I have a feeling it'll probably cross to the east side. I don't know. That's a good question, Louie. That is a great question. Maybe I'm just that generous. It's everybody's asking to be a mod. That's probably why. It's true. Come on, Finnair. Bubback, you want to be a mod? I've already got 2 new mods. We'll think about it, Bubback. Okay, so there's a good size comparison. 777 and an E175. Well, Cynthia's in here from NAC. Nacadogis. I will think about it, Budbag. Oh, wait, what? You don't want to be you don't want to be a mod anymore, Louie? Yeah, but it's departing to the east side. All right, fine. I'll make Bumag the moderator too. But it comes with a lot of responsibility, Bumag. I feel like Louis doesn't like me anymore. Well, you're probably right, but what can I say, DFW? I'm in the Christmas spirit. It's the it's the Almond live stream. Uh-oh, folks. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Well, it looks like we're going to have to end the stream. The battery is running out today. Just in time. Just in time for Bubak to be a moderator. It's time to end the stream, everybody. It's time to end the stream. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in today. Congrats to all the new moderators. I think this test stream is a successful one. Yep, and we're going to die, so not good. And we'll end the stream. Thanks, everybody. We'll make sure and have a schedule and announce when we're going to be on the air next. But we will be back here in Love Field as well. So thanks, everybody, for liking and subscribing. And have a great day. And I'll let you know when we're streaming next. So take care, everyone, and we will talk to you soon. Take care, everyone. Have a great night.